Hi, I'm Shawn from the CampSiteSportShop. I did a little turkey call video a couple of weeks ago, and I went upstate and I harvested a giant turkey. Now I'm going to show you how to fillet it. Hi, this is the turkey I shot last weekend. Now I'm going to show you how to process it after you shoot it. First thing you do in the field is you gut it. That means when you gut it, you spread his leg, you take the knife, you cut around the vent. You cut 2 slices alongside each of the vent. You reach your hand in and you pull out all the innards. Get rid of that. It's clean. You reach up, the little furthest thing up in the cavity is the heart. Make sure you get that out and everything is out and clean. Then this is how I start. First I cut out the beard. You grab the beard by its thing and there's some skin, you cut under the skin, and that's your beard. Now, the legs, I take the legs off just to make it easier. I break the leg, and then I cut around the leg. That's a leg. I do the other one. Cut along the bones because you don't want to dull your knife. It'll all be sinews. I take the tail off. You find the knob on the tail. You can feel it with your fingers. And you cut along the knob. That gives you the tail, and then you have a tail feather. Now I roll the bird over. I find a piece of the skin. I cut the skin a little bit. And I grab it and I pull it to the sides to expose the breast meat. There's your turkey breast. Now, take the knife and you run it along the bone on the turkey breast. Grab the meat, you run it just like you were filleting a fish. You run it along the bone, get most of the meat. Cutting it down. You don't want all the sinews on it, so you pull it away from the meat. And there's your breast. That's the whole one side of a breast. I pick the things off, put it on the table, and I wash that up later in the water, cold water. Now you take the other side and you fillet the same way. Down along the bones. And that's how you do a turkey breast. There's your other fillet. Take a couple of the feathers off. Now I would wash this up and cut all the sinews off like this stuff. You get rid of all of this stuff. You don't want to eat any of this stuff because that's like the layer between the feathers and the meat. So you get rid of all of that. That's all garbage. And that's it. When you're gonna cook it, I would wash this off. I take it in a piece like this, and I cut it into strips, 1-inch strips. And I put the strips into a fillet, into a marinade, and I cook it on the barbecue. It's very good. And that's filleting a wild turkey.